All right. Last class, we were left off then in preposition at. We will be using preposition at with three verbs, which is laugh, look, and smile. Again, there are more verbs you can use with this preposition, yes, but these are a few ones I wanted to check with you so you can identify at is the dependent preposition of them. Laura, can you please read the examples with at?
Okay. Try smiling at people in the street next time you go out.
Okay, and the other ones with the three different examples?
What was the last thing you laughed? ¿Cómo se dice?
You laughed?
Laughed at. What are you looking at? Are you looking at me? I'm looking at you.
And you read the other one. Okay, so we can say laugh at, look at, smile at. That's the dependent preposition. Okay. If somebody asks you, what are you looking at? All you have to do is describe what is the thing or the object you are observing in the moment. That question can be a little aggressive, so it depends on the context. Okay. But that's okay if it's not in an aggressive way. You can say, oh, I'm looking at this piece of art. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at my rug because it has a stain, etc. Okay. Also, smile at. You can say, oh, my mom was smiling at the audience, but that's the dependent preposition. All right. Any questions with at? No? All right. Now, preposition to, we're going to practice this dependent preposition with two verbs, listen to and introduce someone to. Alma, can you please read the examples with to?
Yes. Listen to plus object. She listens to pop music. What kind of music do you like to listen to? Introduce someone to. I'd like to introduce you to my wife. Greg's going to introduce Reza to rap music.
There you go. Okay. So introduce to, we can use it when you introduce somebody to a new style, a new world. Like, I'm going to introduce you to classical music because I love it. And maybe you don't know much about it. So I'm going to introduce you to classical music. Or listen to, and then you use an object or a person. Listen to music, listen to my mom, etc. But always listen to, okay? Any questions with to? Nope. And last one, with, okay? With. We're going to check this with agree and argue. Mildred, could you please read the two examples?
Yes. I agree with everything you've said. I offer, okay, in brackets we have not, I'm agree. The next one is I often argue with my sister.
Very good. In the case of agree, it's very important to say, between parentheses, it says, I'm agree, that we never use, okay? And it's very common to hear this mistake from people or from students. I am agree. No, I agree. All right, super important. So you can agree with a person or you can agree with an opinion. Like the example, I agree with everything you've said, or I agree with you. And argue, argue like to have a discussion. I often argue with my sister, or sometimes I argue with my boss because we share a different point of view. Okay, so these are all of the dependent prepositions we were to cover. Okay, we covered, let me see. We covered preposition with, to, at, of, on, in, from, about, and for. Okay, now let's do an activity, okay? Let's do an activity that is going to help us practice what we saw last class and the three prepositions we started this one with, okay? It says complete these prepositional phrases All you have to do is you don't need to copy the whole sentence. At the end, we have 13 sentences. All you have to do is write 1 and the preposition that you would use, 2 and the preposition. Please tell me when you're done with 7. And when everybody's done, I'll change the slide and we'll continue, okay? All right, so let's do this.
Miss, can I see again all the list of prepositions?
Yes, we have with, to, at, of, on, in, from, about, and for. Okay,
Okay,
all right,
thanks.
there we go. Okay, let's do this activity. Please tell me when you're done with 7 so that we can continue.
She lives in
Okay, Areli and the ones that just joined, we are working on an activity to practice the dependent prepositions we checked last class and the ones we covered today. It's a very simple activity. All you have to do is write on a piece of paper or your notebook the numbers from 1 to 13. And first on the slide, you see the numbers 1 to 7. So you don't need to write down the whole sentence, just 1, 2, 2, with, etc. Okay. And I told the guys to please let me know when they are done with 7 so that I can move to the next slide where we have the rest of the prepositions. Okay. Are you guys done? Yes?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, Gloria, you were saying?
Oh, I'm saying that I'm done. That
You're
means the other.
Okay, Areli, are you done?
Yeah, sure.
Yes. Ale, Ismael, Mildred, can we continue? Jasmine?
Yes, we can continue.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's continue with this and then we check. Okay, Mildred, I see you finished. Let's wait for your partners.
Okay.
Okay, guys, are you done?
Yes, Miss.
Yes, everybody?
Yes.
All right, as you can see, this is not so hard. So let's check, okay? Let me go back to the screen so we can check. Oh, oops. Okay, so let's check this activity, all right? So number one. Areli, can you please read number one?
Yes, I have to admit I made a terrible mistake. I want to apologize to you.
To you, do we agree? The rest of the class, yes, do we agree?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
All right, very good. Number two, Gloria.
Last night, my husband and I argued with his mom.
Argue with his mom. Okay, do we agree?
I write about his mom.
About his mom. Any other answer? In the case of argue, if you check here, we can use argue with, but also argue about. So both are correct, okay? It depends on the situation. If you are there in the moment, okay, you're arguing with your mother-in-law, or if you're back home just with your husband, then you're arguing about something she might say, or maybe something she did, okay? So correct, Gloria. Ale, number three.
Okay, it's I'd like to introduce you to my boss.
I like to introduce you to my boss. Do we agree? Introduce somebody to? Correct. Number four, Jasmine.
A lot of people suffer about diabetes due to their diet.
Okay, do we agree?
From diabetes.
What did she say?
About.
I said about.
I think it's from.
I think it's from too.
She said about.
Yes, okay, she said about, but if I'm not mistaken, we check this one with from, okay? When it's about illnesses, let me show you, Jasmine. Here, suffer from, it's the dependent preposition. I suffer from a bad back, I suffer from asthma, etc. Okay?
Okay. Thank
So
you.
suffer from, very good. Number five, Ismael.
Tom is looking at the school troops.
Sorry, Ismael, I couldn't hear you well.
Tom is looking at the sculptures.
Tom is looking at the sculptures. Do we agree? Looking at? Yes, right? Yes. Excellent. Number six, Mildred.
Okay. Everybody loves the smell of coffee.
Everybody loves the smell of coffee. Very good. Alma, number seven.
Yes, I can concentrate. I can concentrate on anything. On anything. I cannot see.
On.
Aha, concentrate on anything.
Okay, do we agree, guys? Yes, okay. Number eight, Laura.
Do you believe on karma?
On, it's a different one.
Okay, I don't know.
Which one can we use instead of on?
In.
Do you believe in karma? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in life after death? Okay, excellent. Areli, number nine.
Everybody wants to succeed in life.
Everybody wants to succeed in life, correct? Okay. Number 10, Gloria.
Congratulations on your new working position.
Okay, do we agree? Yes, very good. 11, Ismael.
Someone we on a master degree.
Sam wants to apply on a master's degree. Do you guys agree?
It could be applied for.
For? Apply for?
Applied for, correct, very good. 12, Ale.
Kids from drugs and other dangers.
From, very good, from. Do we agree? Yes. Jasmine, 13.
He specialized in forensic linguistics.
So in, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I hear you very low. Okay, in, do you guys agree? In forensic linguistics or in medicine, in architecture, okay, excellent. So the majority of this were correct on your part, so congratulations, you did very well on the activity for dependent prepositions.
Hey,
Now,
teacher,
let's
can you repeat the number 12? It's protect.
Their kids from?
Protect from, okay.
Protect from, yes. Okay, now let's continue practicing this, okay? We have more dependent prepositions and I want to work with them in an activity, in a discovery activity, okay? So in this case, what I'm presenting to you is half of sentences. On the left, you have the first half, and as you can see, you have the verb involves. So you will have, or you will discover new prepositions for specific verbs like interested, like bored, like absent, keen, excited, scared. And on the right, you have the other half of the sentence and you have the prepositions involves. Okay, so all you have to do is read, analyze, and as I said, I know we haven't checked some of this, but it's a discovery activity. It means you do, and based on that, we teach, okay? So let's do this one. It's 12 sentences. Again, you don't need to copy the whole thing on your notebooks. Just write 1 to 12 and the preposition after the verb. That's it, okay? And then we check together. Please raise your Zoom hands when you finish so that I can check who's done, okay? Okay, let's do this. Okay, are you guys done? Or, because I don't see any Zoom hands, that's why I'm asking you if you're done. Can we continue? Yes, Gloria, Laura? Laura, not yet. Areli, are you done?
Not yet.
Okay, Ale? Alma? Ale, I think Jasmine is done. Ismael, are you done? Mildred? Okay, let's just give Laura and Areli maybe just a minute, okay? And we check. Okay.
I'm ready, Miss.
Okay, so I guess everybody's ready. Let's check, okay? Laura, can you please do number 1?
Okay. It's I'm interested in web design, but I hate programming.
I'm interested in web design, but I hate programming. Okay, Laura, choose who's next.
Alma.
Alma, number 2.
Yes. Paolo is absent from school today because he's sick.
Excellent. Alma, choose the next to participate.
Gloria.
Okay, Gloria, number 3.
I'm bored with taking the bus. I want to go by car instead.
Excellent. Gloria, choose the next one.
Areli.
Areli, number 4.
My dad got angry with me because I came home late.
Excellent. Areli, choose the next one.
Ale.
Ale, number 5.
Okay. My girlfriend is proud of me because I just received a promotion.
Very good. My girlfriend is proud of me because I just received a promotion. Okay. Do we agree? Yes? Correct. Excellent. Ale, next one.
Do I have to choose someone?
Yes.
I don't know. Gloria. Gloria?
Gloria?
Okay, I'm not very keen on fishing. I think it's so boring.
I'm not very keen on fishing.
I think it's so boring.
Excellent, Gloria. Very good. Choose the next one, please.
Let me see. Ismael?
Okay, Ismael, please. Number 7.
Manchester in England is famous for its football team.
Very good. Ismael, choose the next person, please.
Jasmine,
Come again, Ismael? I couldn't hear you.
Yasmin,
Jasmine, okay. Number 8.
Okay, I'm really worried about Liam. He didn't come home last night.
I'm really worried about Liam. He didn't come home last night, okay. Jasmine, choose the next person.
Berenice.
I think Beta is working. She sometimes works, so she might not be able to participate. Can you name someone else?
Okay, Gloria.
Gloria.
Which one was it, teacher? Which number?
Number 9.
Yeah. Helen and Mary are excited about their trip around the world.
Very good. Okay. Next one, Gloria.
Let me see. Mildred.
Mildred, number 10.
Okay. Is Terry scared of taking the lift? He has to use the stairs.
Okay, very good. Okay. Choose the next person, please.
Alma.
Alma. 11.
Yes, Estelle's really good at English. She got 100% in her last test.
Excellent. And Alma, choose the final person to participate.
Yes, Ismael.
Walter Gilus with me because I come home late.
Not exactly. Okay, not exactly. It's another answer. This one would be Walter's jealous of his friend because he's just bought a Ferrari. Okay. So let me repeat the answers for you. Okay. First, we have interested in, absent from, bored with, angry with, proud of, keen on, famous for, worried about, excited about, scared of, good at, and jealous of. Okay, so this is a discovery activity on which we are studying other dependent prepositions with you discovering with the other part of the sentence which preposition goes with a particular verb. Okay, so let's practice them a little bit more. Now you know interested goes with in, absent goes with from, etc. Okay, so let's try to ask each other questions using these dependent prepositions. Okay, I'll start. Alma, tell me one thing in life you are very interested in.
Well, I am very interested in continue improving my teaching skills, for example.
Excellent. Alma, now choose any other dependent preposition pair and ask someone a question. Like the one I asked you, but with a different one.
Okay. Laura, tell us something that you are good at.
Thank you, Alma. I'm good at cooking.
You're good at cooking. Very good, Laura. The same. Ask someone another question using a different dependent preposition.
Okay. Gloria, please tell us one thing about you are proud of.
I am proud of my friends. I think they are really good people.
Okay, I'm proud of my friends.
I'm proud of my friends.
Okay, Gloria, continue the activity.
Let me see. Laura, what are you afraid of?
I'm afraid of, I don't know. Let me think a little bit. I'm afraid of all the reptiles, I think.
Of the what?
Reptiles?
Of reptiles. Okay.
Reptiles.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Okay. Laura, please continue.
Okay. Wait me a little, please. Please, Ale, tell us one thing about you are worried about today.
I was worried about not being able to connect to the class. That today? Or worried about anything, not just for today.
Ale, when you speak, there's like something going on with the microphone and it's a little bit difficult to understand. Can you repeat it, please?
Okay. Okay. Let's see if I'm worried about anything in general or I'm worried about I'm not worried at all.
You're not worried at all? But you said
No,
something.
just yes, I was worried about not being able to be in class today.
Okay, okay. But at the end,
Yes.
you were able to. Very good.
Yes,
Can you ask someone else a different one?
Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know. Are you free to participate?
Yes, I think we're good, better.
What is your city famous for? Can you tell us, please?
Very good.
My favorite city famous for? Or what did you ask?
No, the city where you live. What is famous for?
Oh, the city where I live is famous for its traffic. It's
Famous
polluted.
for its traffic.
And maybe because it's very cosmopolitan, I would say.
So tell us again where you live. Is it Mexico City or Guadalajara? Mexico City, yeah, of course. Okay, Areli, please continue the activity.
If someone has not participated?
Yes, we have Jasmine, Mildred, and Ismael.
Okay, Mildred. Have you been jealous of somebody in specific?
For whom is the question?
Have you been jealous of a friend or a relative?
But who are you asking?
Ismael.
Ismael? Ismael just.
Mildred. I said Mildred.
He just left.
It's okay. It's Ismael. It's okay.
I think Ismael just left. So maybe Jasmine? Can she answer?
Okay.
Jasmine, can you please answer?
I'm jealous with someone or what? Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes, have you been jealous of someone specific in a specific situation?
I don't think so, but sometimes I feel jealous with my husband when he spend a lot of time in his work and not spend time with me.
We're all women here. We understand that problem. Okay, very good, Jasmine. Now, can you choose a different question for Mildred, please?
Okay, Mildred, are you angry with somebody in your life?
I don't think so, but let me think. Let me think about a sentence where I use that one. Okay, I'm going to change it. My mom, or also I can say my parents got angry with me because I didn't do the laundry.
They got angry with you because you didn't do the laundry. Excellent. Very good. Okay, guys. No questions with this? Were you able to write down the dependent prepositions?
Yes, teacher, I would like to ask you two things.
Yes.
My first doubt is about keen on. It's the same as interested. I have already listened that expression. For example, I'm not keen on football, right? Or I'm not keen on boxing, or I don't know. But it's correct,
Okay.
keen on an activity or a person or something.
Keen on means when you are very enthusiastic or very excited about something, okay? But it's a British expression. But it's important to every now and then use British expressions because the majority of the exams are British. So it's okay that you get to know these examples. So keen on, the meaning would be very enthusiastic or excited about something. Like, I'm not keen on soccer. It means I'm not particularly excited about soccer. Okay.
Okay, and the other one, it's I have last class I got the screenshot about some of the prepositions, but I couldn't complete them from the class of today. Can you go back just a second in each one so I can get the screen?
Which one?
Yes, the last one.
This is the last one with then
The
two.
one I had, it's off, in, on, off. There was none.
Okay, in, on, off. Today we checked at.
Okay, hold on, please.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Después de at, two. Okay, hold on. Voy.
Okay. And with.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay. Guys, do you happen to have any other question? No? Okay, I need you to give me just a second because I'm still a little bit sick. Okay, just a second. Need to blow my nose. Okay, just a second. All right, thanks. Okay, so let's continue. We practice dependent prepositions. Okay, so here on this first activity, you had like a guide on the right. On this one, you don't have any, so we're going to put your memory to the test, okay? And practice this. And with this, we finish the practice for dependent prepositions. All right, let's do this final activity on this topic, and then we will practice reading, all right? Please let me know when you're done. Okay, are we done? Alma, you're done. Let's just wait for the rest of your partners, okay? Guys, are we done? Yes? Okay, so let's check. Number one, okay, well, check. The first part of the exercise is done, which is complete the questions. Now, I'm going to partner you up, okay? Laura is going to do this activity with Gloria, Ale with Alma, Areli with Jasmine, and Mildred with me, okay? So each one of us is going to choose a question, ask each other, and then answer the questions with your partners, okay? So, Laura, can you start with number one?
Pues, Gloria, what are you interested in?
I'm interested in two different things, in baking and in traveling.
Excellent, Gloria. Now ask the same question to Alma.
Alma, what are you interested in?
Well, I said before that I am interested in continue improving my teaching skills, but also I am interested in traveling too.
Sorry, I made a mistake. It was not Alma, it was Laura because she's partnered up with Gloria. Sorry. Laura, can you answer the question?
Of course. I'm interested in learn a lot of things, not in a specific field, but I'm interested in learn in general.
Okay, excellent.
Now I want to ask again to Gloria, right?
Oh, no, just the first one and then we move to another team.
Okay. Okay.
Then we come back to you guys.
Okay.
Ale.
Okay, so Alma, what subjects were you keen on?
Well, you were supposed to ask question number two.
I'm sorry. Do you get excited about going on holiday? Your audio.
Yes. Well, not in this moment. I'm not feeling excited about going on holiday in this moment until the pandemic finished, you know. So maybe in that moment I will feel excited about that. Uh, so I have to ask the same question, right? To Ale?
Yes.
Okay, Ale, what about you? Do you get excited about going on holiday?
Sure, I am excited about it. I like to go to the beach. So yes, I'm excited about the situation because we try places where you are share and the sun. I guess that is better.
Okay, excellent. Arely.
Number three.
Number three.
What is your country famous for?
My famous country, I think, is Paris.
No, check the question. What is your country famous for?
Okay. What is my country famous for? I'm sorry. I think my country is famous for the enchiladas potosinas, for the food, and the Huasteca Potosina, because there are a lot of rivers and waterfalls.
Okay, so yes, but the question is country, so Mexico, not just San Luis. What is Mexico famous for? Mexico as a whole country.
Okay, Mexico for its food, for the food.
For its food.
For its food,
Okay.
and
Excellent.
Different little countries.
Excellent, very good. Okay, Jasmine, ask the same question, please.
Okay, Arely, what is your country famous for?
Well, my country is famous for its music, mariachi music, Mexican music in general, and because of the gastronomy, the warmth of people.
Okay, excellent, very good. Mildred,
Tequila.
you are partner up with me.
Yeah. Number 4, right?
4.
Okay. What school subjects were you keen on as a child?
As a child, I did not like the school. I think I started liking the school when I was in high school, but okay. I believe I was keen on biology and probably chemistry too. Okay. Mildred, what subjects were you keen on as a child?
When I was a child, I was really keen on English. Indeed, in secondary school, I was very interested in knowing more about the words, the vocabulary. That's it.
Okay. Very good. Now we have 4 more questions. This time, the other partner asks first. So Gloria asks Laura, and then vice versa. Then Alma Ale, then Jasmine Arely, then I ask Mildred, and then we ask each other, okay? So let's start, Gloria. Number 5.
Laura, what do you get angry with people about?
I get angry when people used to lie me. Lie with lies. I get angry with it. Okay, Gloria, what do you get angry? Oh, wait me a little bit.
I get angry with people when people are not polite. I mean, when they are rude to other people, they throw trash on the street, or they don't treat well others. I don't like that.
Okay, very good. Next team, number 6.
I think it's me and Ali, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Ali. Ali, no, sorry, number 6. How often are you absent from class?
Never. I'm never absent from class. I'm the teacher. I can't. Well, but as a student, I don't know. As okay, Alma, how often are you absent from class?
Well, the same as a teacher, I hardly ever been absent. And as a student, well, I try not to be absent, but well, sometimes something happened. Well, but as a teacher, I hardly ever. It's very difficult.
I know. Very good. Okay, next team.
Do you get jealous at people? It's correct. Jealous at people.
Oh, no.
Off.
No.
Oh. Jealous of.
Jealous of.
I have a little bit of issues to hear you. Can you speak up, please?
Okay. Do you get jealous of people?
Okay.
Not really. I maybe get jealous of people when they, as you said, and not with all people. So maybe when my husband is not at home from several times, it doesn't happen regularly, but maybe that's the only way I get jealous of him.
Okay. Areli, ask the same question.
Do you get jealous of people?
I don't think so. I don't like to feel that feeling. I think it's not good for life. But I'm trying not to be jealous because I don't like that feeling.
Excellent. Very good. Now, Mildred and I. Okay, Mildred, what are you scared of?
I'm scared of cockroach. Cockroach?
Cockroaches?
Okay.
Cockroaches?
Yes, cockroaches.
Okay, of cockroaches. Very good. Can you ask me the same question?
Yes. What about you? What are you scared of?
I'm scared of heights. When something is very, very high, I didn't know, but the other day I experienced that and it was frightening. I had no idea I was afraid of heights, but I discovered I am. Excellent. All right, so guys, no questions with dependent prepositions, at least the ones we covered? Nope.
Miss, I would like to have a chance to take the screenshot of the all the prepositions I have at, to, and with, and I would like to have all the screenshots.
You have with, you have to, and at.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Then this one, you tell me when I can go to the next one.
Thanks. Ready? Okay. Done. 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 Done.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay. You're welcome. Very good. Excellent. No questions, guys? Okay. So Now we're going to do something different, okay? We're going to have a reading practice, okay? Different skill. And I want you to go to this book. Let me give you the page. The Cambridge English Objective Advanced, the blue one, this one. Please go to page 18. Okay, are you there? Page 18. Okay, so here we're going to do the first 3 activities on that page. Does everybody have the book? Yes? Okay, we're going to do the first 3 activities. First, we're going to read the article and decide how does the internet help us live life to the full and how does it prevent us. Then we're going to do a complete the gap activity. And then we have some discussion questions, okay? So first, I'm going to give you time. Well, we're going to read it together, okay? Just when you have a space, you don't read anything there, don't complete it, because that's an individual activity, okay? So let's start. I'm going to ask you to help me read it, and I'll tell you when to stop, okay? I'll tell you, thank you, and then another person starts reading, okay? Let's start with you, Gloria. Can you please start reading the article?
Yes, just give me a second.
Sure.
Is the one that says, does the internet help us live life to the full?
Exactly.
Okay. I'm a great fan of the internet and all that it can offer. However, I feel I should reflect on the pros and cons of using it so much.
Yes,
I would like
just don't complete it yet, because it's going to be an individual activity. Okay?
Sorry.
No worries.
Okay, so I would like to consider whether it really is helping people live their lives to the full or not. Pros. Firstly, getting information on any subject is fast and easy. A simple online search provides us information, teaches us about the world in general, or can help us plan a holiday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Ale.
Okay, I open my microphone. Okay. Secondly, many people choose to engage a range of activities online because they want to let their friends and family know about all the exciting things that they are doing. And this appeals people who want to live their life to the full and don't have enough time to write emails or letters to everyone in their circle or friends. Now, we can send messages or photos to hundreds of friends around the world in no time at all.
Thank you.
This okay.
Alma.
Next point is tricky.
Yes, this next point is tricky, but I choose to include it. To pros. It's online shopping. You can buy almost anything online and business increasingly opt the internet as a means of promoting their products and services. The public. Some people blame the internet to increasing the number of people getting into debt, but I'm not sure this is true.
Thank you. Arely.
There is concern about the amount of time people spend on their own in front of a screen. We should beware letting time slip by without face-to-face contact with friends. People who devote an excessive amount of time using their computer may risk feeling lonely and isolated.
Thank you, Laura.
For some people, the internet has made it more difficult to tell the difference, work and leisure time. People can contact us at any time and any place. Not all employers comply. The terms of their employees' contracts and expect them to be available to answer emails after normal working hours. Unfortunately, the internet has become associated working more and having less free time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Next one, Jasmine.
Okay. Although we are aware of this, it is almost impossible to shield ambitious employees completely. This negative aspect of the internet. Knowing of the pros and cons of the internet allow us to make better decisions about how to spend our time.
Thank you.
Also, we are aware of this. It is almost impossible to shield ambitious employees completely. This negative effect of the internet. Knowing the pros and cons of the internet allow us to make better decisions about how to spend our time. And also I admit that those who campaign for better work-life balance have a valid point. In my opinion, the internet helps us live our lives to the full more than it prevents it.
Very good. Okay. So this is how we read the article. Okay. Main ideas. How does the internet help us live our lives to the full? What do you think is the answers to this? Based on the article, how does it help?
So it's like when it says that people can communicate to each other in like a sec, like immediately and constantly. And what else?
Okay, that's one of the advantages it offers. It enhances communication. Very good. Anyone else?
Yes, that I'm sorry, Arely.
Sorry,
Yes?
I was reading the article, but I don't really listen to your question, teacher.
Okay, my question was, based on the article, how does the internet help us live life to the full?
Okay. Alma is going to answer, no? Or I'm
Okay.
going to say something?
Alma?
But yes, for example, the internet allows us to find any kind of information you need. So that's something very positive, no? Also, as Ale said, we can interact with different people around the world in a second, no? Send messages and all these things in a second.
Excellent, yes, very good. Okay. And
also, we can also have the benefit of saving time to do different kind of activities, because we can have the bank, we can pay in the bank with different applications, we can pay some services, we can ask for food, we can do a lot of things using our mobile or the internet in general.
Exactly, very good. So it makes lives and sometimes the things we do a little bit faster. Okay, then the next question, how does it prevent us from living lives to the full? The opposite. How does it prevent us from living our lives?
Well, I can say something about my kids, for example.
Yes.
They are more, how can I say autosuficientes?
Autosufficient.
Autosufficient.
Or independent. In English, we don't really use autosufficient a lot. You can say independent.
Independent, doing some different things, looking for or searching information about their schools or with the internet. But sometimes they want to communicate with other kids or with the classmates only face to face on the screen. If I go to a now with the pandemic, we have not assist to different events, or we are not going with a lot of people to parties and things like that. But a month ago, for example, we saw my daughter's friend. So they were talking, but they were not enjoying talking all the time. They were talking about 30 minutes, and then they wanted to play in a game, or they wanted to chat instead of talking.
That is true. That is true. So you mean kids are becoming more attached to their devices,
right?
That's really what's happening around their lives.
And I consider that I am not a mother that I give gadgets all the time. I have to moderate the consumption of these video games or videos or those things, but they are like engaged with the devices, right?
Okay, very good. Okay. Any other opinion on this?
Well, I would like to say something about my experience also with my son. He is in secondary school. And well, they have been taking online classes, no, for more than a year. And we are doing an experiment, let's say. We are taking 3 or 4 students to work together face to face, and they are working better. They are doing more things. They are taking advantage of the time, because working online now for them is not very positive. They are tired of working online. They need to see their friends and interact, socialize. And well, my conclusion is that it is important now for people, for human beings, to have this human interaction, a face-to-face interaction. And I can see with my son and his friends, they are working much better. They are taking advantage of their time, no? That's my conclusion. They need to socialize, to see the people, to touch the people, to laugh with people and talk with people, but face to face. No, as Areli was saying, they lose interest talking through a device. No, they need to see face to face.
Exactly. And mostly kids. I mean, if we adults are experiencing difficulties and sometimes we miss hanging out with friends, imagine kids. They have a lot of energy and they need time and friends to burn all of that energy, right? So it's crazy. Kids are going crazy at home, and yeah, they need that human interaction. When we were studying to become teachers, that's what we learned, that in the first years of life, human connections and human interactions are super important for the kids to develop personality. So imagine. Excellent. Very good. Now let's do the next activity. Next activity is complete the gaps 1 to 16 with prepositions. So as you can see, this is reading, but still it's connected to the previous grammar class we were checking, which is dependent prepositions. Okay, so I'm going to give you some minutes to do this individually and then we check. Okay, please raise your hand when you're done.
Miss,
Yes.
we have just to complete the 1 to 6. That's all.
1 to 16.
My goodness, I answered the other one from 1 to 6. I listened 1 to 6.
1 to 16. Are you guys done? Or a few more minutes? Few more minutes. All right, please raise your hands when you're done. Okay, are you guys having trouble? Are we done? Okay, some say yes, some say no. Let's just allow 2 more minutes, okay? Okay, guys, I think it's time we check together. All right, let's check this together. So, I'm going to need somebody to help us read. Gloria, please help us read, and your partners are going to complete the missing spaces, okay? So when you reach a space, Gloria, stop until they tell you the answer. Let's do this activity all together, okay?
Okay. Does the internet help us live life to the full? I'm a great fan of the internet and all that it can offer. However, I feel I should reflect.
Guys?
On.
Reflect
On.
on. Correct. Correct.
Okay. I should reflect on the pros and cons of using it so much. I'd like to consider whether it really is helping people live their lives to the full or not. Pros. Firstly, getting information on any subject is fast and easy. A simple online search provides us
With, correct. Provide us with.
Provide us with information, teaches us about the world in general, or can help us plan a holiday. Secondly, many people choose to engage
With?
At.
in.
At.
In.
In. Engage in.
Engage in. Yes, engage in.
Okay, choose to engage in a range of activities online because they want to let their friends and family know about all the exciting things that they are doing. And this appeals
To.
And this appeals to people who want to live their life to the full and don't have enough time to write emails or letters to everyone in their circle of friends. Now we can send messages or photos to hundreds of friends around the world in no time at all. This next point is tricky, but I choose to include it
In is correct, and there's another possibility, in or among, any you choose, okay?
Okay, I choose to include it in the pros. It's online shopping. You can buy almost anything online as businesses increasingly opt
for. We studied this before, very good.
opt for the internet as a means of promoting their products and services.
To
the public, correct.
Okay. To the public. Some people blame the internet
for
correct.
For the increase in the number of people getting into debt, but I'm not sure this is true. Cons. There is serious concern about increase
Off.
In?
No, in, increase in, remember.
Okay.
About increasing the amount of time people spend on their own in front of a screen. We should beware.
Off.
Beware of, correct, beware of.
We should beware of letting time slip by without face-to-face contact with friends. People who devote an excessive amount of time
By using.
to using
To using.
Oh.
an excessive amount of time to using their computer may risk feeling lonely and isolated. For some people, the internet has made it more difficult to tell the difference
Between.
Among. Among.
Between. Between.
Ah,
The difference
I've got
between,
choice.
the difference between and among is between is used with two people, two things, or two pairs, two groups, and among three or more. So between work and leisure time, it's between because it's work and leisure. It's only two options. Okay.
Okay, to tell the difference between and leisure time. People can contact us at any time and any place. Not all employers comply
About.
No.
with
With.
Okay, comply with the terms of their employees' contracts and expect them to be available to answer emails after normal working hours. Unfortunately, the internet has become associated
Do.
Not
with-
exactly. With.
With.
Associated with.
I've got two.
With.
associated with working more and having less free time. Although we are aware of this, it is almost impossible to shield ambitious employees completely
For.
off
Two.
From.
From.
Okay, completely from this negative aspect of the internet. Knowing the pros and cons of the internet allows us to make better decisions about how to spend our time. And although I admit that those who campaigned
For.
for a better work-life balance have a valid point, in my opinion, the internet helps us live our lives to the full more than it prevents it.
Excellent. Okay.
Teacher,
guys,
can you repeat which is number 14?
yes, I'm actually going to repeat all of them, okay? So 1, on, 2, with, 3, in, 4, to, 5, in or among, 6, for, 7, to, 8, for, 9, in, 10, off, 11, to, 12, between, 13, with, 14, with, 15, from, and 16, for.
To be associated, it's with?
With, associated with, yes.
Related, it's related to?
Related to, yes. So as you can see here, we have some more verbs that are linked to a particular preposition. Whenever you use associated, now you know it's always associated with, you know it's related to, you know it's provides us with, provide with, or engaged in, okay? So what I want you to do in this kind of activities we're doing is analyze the preposition and the verb we're using, because we're using verbs and prepositions that are dependent, okay? This is pretty much the idea of this reading. As you can see, we are combining the skills. Instead of just grammar, now here we're practicing reading, comprehension. We engaged at the beginning in an opinion or discussion activity, but then while we're practicing, even though it's reading, it's the grammar we're working on, which is dependent prepositions. Okay? Any question?
Teacher,
Yes.
is it possible to have a little more of practice on this? I mean, not now, maybe not in this class, but in another moment, because, well, I don't know the rest of you, but this is kind of difficult for me. So
It is.
a little more practice.
There is some key grammar that we're going to continue practicing and practicing through the course, through all of the sessions. We'll practice prepositions, we'll practice academic writing, we will practice hedging, which is something we also practice today. So yes, don't worry, Alma, we will continue the practice. Okay? Any questions, guys? So we were supposed to do exercise 1, 2, and 3, but exercise 3 we kind of did at the beginning because we were discussing, in your opinion, how the internet helps us, how is not helping. We shared opinions. So far we've covered this, okay? Now we're going to go to the break, okay? Please have your 30-minute break and I'll see you back here at 11:30 to continue with the course, okay? All right, guys, enjoy your meal or breakfast.
Thank you. See you in a minute.
See you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.